Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Positive Street Talk with Rick Moe. Today we have a very exciting guest coming on in a few minutes. His name is Mr. Bryon Clayton Jr. Okay? But in the meantime, we're going to have a word from our sponsors. Not going to take long at all. Club Jazzy's presents a birthday summer madness celebration for Miss Kim Rosebud, the owner of Club Jazzy's. That's Friday, July 11th at Club Jazzy's. Club Jazzy's address is 1550 East 191st Street in Euclid, Ohio. You guys come on out and help Miss Kim celebrate her birthday. At Club Jazzy's, man, it's a beautiful place. But remember, Club Jazzy's is strictly for the 40 and over, strictly for the mature adults, okay? But we'll be expecting you guys Friday, July 11th at Miss Kim's birthday party at Club Jazzy's. The next thing we have is July 12th. It's called the Whiteout, the Levert Experience with Mr. Joe Little, Mark Gordon of Levert, and Dave Tolliver of Men at Large. That would be held at another place. Another place is located at 27221 Chardon Road, Richmond Heights, Ohio. Premium seats are $55. General admission is $45. Go to Eventbrite for tickets. White attire requested. That's July 12th. That's this Saturday. Okay. Hey, Patrick Henry Junior High School alumni presents a sneaker ball in the fall. Okay, that will be held September 20th at the venue on the North Vine. Venue on North Vine. I always mess up with that, but it's going to be held at the venue on North Vine. That address is 20713 North Vine Avenue in Euclid, Ohio. That's September 20th. And tickets for that is $20 in advance and $25 at the door. Call Lawrence Hunt for tickets at 216-336-2112 or Linda Coleman at 216-240-3946. All of you Patrick Henry alumni, we don't care what year you came out of Patrick Henry, what year you went to Patrick Henry. Come out and support Patrick Henry alumni, okay? I know you guys remember all your old friends from Patrick Henry. So you guys come on out to the venue on North Vine, September 20th, 2025. And we'll be right back in a minute with Mr. Bryon Clayton Jr. Hey, welcome back to Positive Street Talk. Meet Mr. Bryon Clayton Jr., a.k.a. Mr. Taboo Timmons. You know something? This guy's so interesting. I got his bio sitting here in front of me, but I'm going to let him tell his story, man. I'm not going to toot his horn, man, as I always say. Hey, meet Mr. Bryon, okay, sitting to my right and your left. Take it away, Bryon.
What's going on, Rick, man? What you want to know, man? What you want to know?
I want to know how it all started from the beginning to the end.
All right. Well, before I do that, I got to have a proper introduction.
Okay.
How we do on Coach E Game for our seasons.
Okay.
It's not your boy, but your favorite grown-ass man, Mr. Taboo Timmons.
Taboo Timmons.
As you see on my shirt, man. See
okay. You know? Yeah.
That's my hero right
That's
there.
your hero?
Yeah, Mr. Taboo Timmons.
Mr. Taboo Timmons.
Yeah, that's my hero.
Okay.
That's my hero. So you want to know it all. So I was born. No, we ain't going. We ain't gonna go that far. But no, man, I just I picked up a few things. I've been blessed to meet some people along the way. So got into computers, age of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we was broke and had a bunch of hand-me-down computers. And I just started Frankenstein them. I started taking parts out of this one, parts out of that one to make one computer because I wanted to play a game. That's what it was all about.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just wanted to play a game. That's it. So that started the computer journey. And ever since then, I've been just curious about computers, turned it into a business, turned into a career, went to school, I got plenty of degrees. I got all the way to my master's, lots of experience, business, Biffy, computerservices.com, biffypcfix.com. Some people know about it. And we do a lot of things, residential, business, stuff like that. But going back, So at the age of 15, I was heavy into cars. Mama, I'm gonna tell mama now on this podcast. I know she's listening. So mama used to go to work. I would turn around, not go to school, and go play cards. Well, at the time, she had a slightly younger boyfriend. Sorry, mama. But we used to play cards. His brother would come over, and then I took all their money. I was a card shark. We used to play poker, 5 cards, 7 card stud, wild card, no wild card, all that stuff.
Wow.
So I would take their money. Then one day, his brother Larry ran out of money, and he had this recording equipment, this Radio Shack equipment. I don't know if you remember. That's back in my day.
Oh, yeah. I remember Radio Shack.
That's in my day now.
I remember Radio Shack.
Okay, you look young, so I don't know. But Radio Shack, so we won this. I won this equipment, and I didn't know what to do with it. It was a tape recorder. I'm old now. I look young, but I'm old. It was a tape recorder and a 4-track mixer. All Radio Shack brand. So I didn't know what. I was like, okay, I'll get it here. So I took it, I hooked it up. Me and my partner Darius on Strand Hill Road, we started rapping, and we was getting beats. Then next thing I know, I had one of them old school beat machines, one of them TR-808s, man. It just boom, boom, boom. That's like you had like 8 sounds. That was it. So we started making little mixtapes and stuff like that. But I couldn't rap. I was terrible. I was terrible. And at the time, we had a guy in the neighborhood. We'll say he was into some things. He was a drug addict, but he knew his music. Right. Guy named George. He was like, y'all music be Darius type, but you can't rap. I was like, man, for real? So he was singing stuff like that. Next thing I know, my uncle, Eddie the Pimp, just punch him in the mouth. Bow. Knock him down. Like, so he beat him up real bad. And after that, he was like, B, you still can't rap. I don't care what they do to me. And I was terrible. So from there, he taught me control and, Then
he taught you that stuff.
Yeah. He taught me breath control and shortening my words because I used to try to rap.
And you say this guy was actually an addict.
Yeah.
He was an addict.
Yeah. He was an addict. Been in and out of jail. But the guy can sing. Oh, man. His voice was golden, man.
It's a lot of talented people out here, no matter what walks of life they're in and where they come from. A lot of talent.
Yeah. And I would talk to him. I would sit and talk to him for hours because he was entertaining. He knew his stuff, even though people in the neighborhood disrespected him. And that's what, like, from homeless people to addicts, you don't know who they were in life and who they are, and who they met.
That's right. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. That's right.
Yes. Because you could pick up just knowledge from people. And that's what I did from the neighbors and the George and Eddie, even Eddie the Pimp. He had stories, but he was intelligent. Yeah. And all those guys actually kept me out of trouble too.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to veer too far off course because, man, it's so many stories, man, just growing up.
So you started this rap thing with your friends, but the beats is really what took off, though, right?
Yeah, and so at the time, so it kind of blossomed. So that was around like '96, and I was coming out of school, and this guy named Todd Moore, he went to Warrensville. I started making beats. I went to Warrensville, but I ain't associate with a lot of Warrensville people. Okay, because I had this other life. I always lived this double life. That's why I came up with Mr. Taboo Timmons. Okay. Because it was a double life and people like, oh man, you do that. You do that. You do that. Like, not the quiet guy from school doing that. Right. So I never forget Todd Moore, he come up and he went on to be LT Mo, like big time producer. People don't even know he from Cleveland. Yeah. Like he worked with Dre all of them. But he came up 96, like, oh, I heard you made beats. Man, he had some of the greatest beats. But it blossomed from there because it was like you start connecting with people and it's just like, man, you just don't know who do what,
So who are some of the people that you connected with personally that's out there in the industry that you connected with personally? And what are some of the accolades that you got from that?
That's funny. That's that double life. So, so some of the people was, of course, LT. He was cool. Terry Stubbs, I was cool with him. Mike Calhoun is like my uncle, and we still to this day we cool. Who else? Came across Dave and them for Men at Large because they grew up with my cousin Chip. Okay. Man, I don't even be remembering this stuff because,
Mm-hmm.
like Calhoun he always tell me like, you don't get excited, because these are people, you know what I mean,
Okay.
and that's why I love the stories and the talent that I get from
Mm-hmm.
them because
Mm-hmm.
they taught me things like even
Mm-hmm.
Yanni and Lamille Irvin. Yanni, he
Mm-hmm.
made Say I and all them. I fixed
Mm-hmm.
his computer before he
Okay.
blew up and went out to Cali. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's like all these different people, and sometimes you forget it because I call it different stages of life. You know.
Well, um, your mother is a very good friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Been knowing your mother about 35 years or so.
Okay.
And I came over to the house one day to pick up some sweet potato pie. She
Mm-hmm.
always makes sweet
She
potato
got him.
pies around the holidays.
Yeah, she got him.
And she say, "Come on downstairs, Rick." And I went downstairs to the basement, and it's a lot of gold records on the wall.
Yeah.
And I said, who is this? She said, "Oh, that's my son. He got gold records." I said, "What you mean he got gold? This is amazing." And that ain't nothing. That's what he do.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
I mean, cause
So you got gold records and everything, man. So
yeah,
your beats is what got you on these gold records. Or
yeah.
how did that happen? What?
Either beats, engineering, cause I love from then, like even with the little tape recorder that blossomed into equipment with my partners in, little beat machine. The beat machine is going to now, even still,
Mm-hmm.
like I still deal with stuff. I mean, I've had records around the world playing that I don't tell people about.
Okay.
I've written for people that I don't tell people about.
Right.
I've been on a video game and a couple television shows. So and through Broad Jam, Taxi, different connections, and even like some of the stuff. Because Mom's is more so she loves bragging about the stuff. Like
she didn't brag to me that day. She act like you were nobody.
Because I'll be like, man, I just do a little something. Because I don't really be telling people, because.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know. That's why Calhoun always yelling at me, man. He like, man, you do all this stuff, man. You'll never get excited, woo woo. So yeah, because it's just cool. It's cool, and I'm chalking up to experience.
Well, you've done a great job, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
So you really don't want to talk about how you got these gold records of artist names and stuff like that.
Yeah, because some stuff you had agreements with or whatnot, and it was more so for me, like whether it be ghost writing or ghost producing.
Okay.
One engineering project I was a part of, and I helped out Stubbs them with the Justin Timberlake situation.
Okay.
With Suit and Tie.
Okay.
All of that stuff. It was so much back end knowledge and battle that a lot of people still don't know. But I was big on that situation, and I'll just say one thing: that was hard for me because my hero was Timberland,
right?
And so I had to basically tell Timberland that he stole something, and he was like, "At first, Tim don't steal. He original. Now he's a thief, but that was my hero." So I never forget. Stubbs like, "Oh, B man," I'm like, "Yeah, he stole y'all record." I'm like, "He stole y'all record. It's right here." So I even went in the lab and I chopped it up and helped them with the case, basically.
So this happened for real?
Yeah, this happened. Suit and Tie was a big battle. It was a big battle. Terry Stubbs, rest his soul, man. He had me in on that. And, John and Charles, Sly Slick and Ricky, they went to, you listen to Suit and Tie. That's them on the record.
Wow.
Yeah, that's them. And they didn't know at first what was stolen. So I went in there and I was like, did my little thing on the back end, placed this sample on top of theirs, perfect match. It helped with all the case stuff and everything. Yeah, they took that all the way to the Supreme Court, man. That was a whole big battle.
I'm shocked, man. And you don't hear about this too much.
Yeah, because my other uncle, I call everybody my uncle. My other uncle, Cowboy, shouts to Cowboy. He was like trying to really push it. And I just faded. I like to fade to black. I like to be that guy. You don't know.
Right.
Like I had Anthony Hamilton one day, like, man, what you do? I'm like, I'm just here, man. I'm telling you, I'll do a little of this, a little of that. So, I like to fade back, and he like, no, man, you need to tell everybody what you did. And then Stubbs, he had me that was a platinum record, 2 times platinum record, printed up because of that, my situation with that. So that it's little stuff like that, to get in, So it's not always producing or writing. It could be just situations I'm a part of.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Now you also you work with electronic bingo games.
Yeah.
Now you've been doing that's your job. Is that your job or?
Man, I got several jobs. Man,
that's what I'm saying.
I don't like to sleep, so I just pick up stuff. I just pick up stuff. So for 20 years now, over 20 years, and it's taken me deep into Canada. I used to travel with Stevan. Applied Concepts is the bingo company we work for, and I do my thing there and set them up. I've gone to everywhere. Man, I've been a little bit of everywhere. Till I put the idea in his head. Look, we don't have to travel. We don't have to spend all this money, you know. But before then, I still do. That's why I got this on my hip right now, because I'm on 24-hour call basically. Somebody could call me up. My guy in Chicago just text me. He's like, "Hey, look, we might have a problem," stuff like that. But it gives me freedom too to move about and do these other things that I do.
Okay.
Yeah. See, that's why I got my Captain Bingo hat on, and I made up this brand. You know, this brand, because I was doing some bar bingo with Kinasabi Bingo, and then with Excalibur, and we was doing some things. So I wanted to get my own version of bingo in here.
Wow.
Too. Yeah.
So you're a jack of all trades, man. I
try not to be, man. It's just nowadays it's so much out here. Like it's so much learning. Man.
So from fixing that computer, taking the computers apart and putting this one computer together so you could play the game, it brought you all the way to just basically being a computer guru. You
guru.
You're a guru. You're a computer guru.
Thank you. You sounded like Mike, man. He was like, "You're a guru, genius." I'm like, I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah, it's taking me some places, man. Definitely.
Yeah, because like I said, you are a very interesting guy. Cause I've met you. You were a young guy when I met you. I mean, I was at your mom's wedding, all of that.
That's true.
And you were a young guy.
Yeah.
And I never knew any of this stuff about you until recently,
I don't be telling
But I know your mother for 35 years. She'll be telling us either.
Because when she started telling people, I'll be like, why you tell people that? Like, because I always had this Clark Kent thing about me. You know what I mean? Like, what people don't know. And again, now I'm like, reveal, Mr. Taboo Timmons is Byron. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? We are the same. And so, like, because I remember going on records, like going on, the credits. And they'd be like, all right, you want us to put your real name or your pseudonym? It's called a pseudonym.
Right.
I'll put my pseudonym. But then the guy from the Black Eyed Peas caused me to have to now put my name because he trademarked Taboo.
Oh.
And that's how I spelled it, Taboo.
So, yeah.
So I couldn't put that on the record. So I got some credits out here, just a couple.
See, this is what I'm saying, man. You got more than a couple. You all over the place, and you know it. But you just so, how can I put it, man? Nonchalant about everything, man.
Yeah.
You better than me, because I'll be screaming all over town, man. Everybody know what Rick Mo from Rick Mo Productions doing. He just everywhere. He screaming this and screaming that. That's just me, man.
Yeah. I have fun surprising people too, because you pick up all of these things, and that's what I was gonna tell the youngsters too, man, because this is Positive Street Talk. I love what you're doing by getting this out, but I'm telling the youngsters and everybody, like now, because even back then when we was coming up with the music and we was doing shows and recording and stuff like that, this technology is so crazy that you could record a whole album, you could record a video, you could do YouTube, you can be around the world literally like in a night, in the nighttime. Yeah. So I'm telling the youngsters, man, you got something, follow your dreams, and you see how we got our billboards.
Right.
This is our billboards. You see, you put on a hat, you got your brand, you put on a shirt on the back. I always keep, like, I got about 20 shirts made up.
Yeah,
couple
and
hats.
I do too, right?
Yeah, and you do too. Rick Mo Productions, the guy with the suits.
Right.
That's why I'm like, when the suit line coming out? I want some Rick Mo suits, man. Steve Harvey got his suits. I want some Rick Mo suits. But yeah, we are all our billboards. So, man, young people, man, just go on the technology, and now you can learn it yourself.
Yeah.
You get on YouTube, man, and they tell you Google University, YouTube University for free.
Wow.
Yes, yes. And that's how I end up picking so many things up. Because first of all, my wife, she go to sleep, I swear, at 7:30. She getting ready for bed now. Her and the daughter, they go to sleep. My other kids grown, and I'm up and I'm curious. And there's so many ways, man. So young people, man, get on that YouTube, that Google, learn your stuff, put yourself out there and just do multiple things. You don't have to be stuck in one area. I mean, look at you. You right here, you on the podcast, got everything else going on, party man, party promoter. I'm telling you, man, you can wear so many hats and be a serial entrepreneur. Like, just do it. Don't be scared.
Yeah. Well, Byron, it's been great talking to you, man.
Oh, yeah, man.
I like how you put the word out for the youngsters.
Yeah.
You know, because one thing I like to add, you youngsters, man, and I'm going to start ending my shows with this. Stop the violence, man. Let's stop killing each other. You know, I mean, listen to this. Black lives do matter now, but the only time I hear about Black lives matter is when a white man kill a black man. But black men are killing black men every single day. Young black men. And this is what they want us to do. They want us to destroy each other. Okay? So they don't have to. They want us to destroy each other. So please, please put the guns down. Cleveland, put the guns down, man. The country, young men, put the guns down. This has been Positive Street Talk with Rick Moe from Rick Moe Productions with Mr. Bryon Clayton Jr. Say that name again one more time.
It's not your boy, but your favorite grown ass man, Mr. Taboo Timmons.
All right.